Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Star Ocean 3. Last time we continued our way through the Shrine of Kadan, trying to save it from the Vendini, among, of all people. Anyway, whoa, we got attacked by something. I don't want to fight you, go away. Well, that sure was rude of him. Oh well, Marillion learned Taunt in that fight, so yay, I guess. Magnetic Field that I learned last time, I won't be using, at least not now. I might look into it later. Right now I do want to build up the skills that she has because they really are her best bet for damage, and I will be using them through the vast majority of the game, oddly enough. What was I going to do? I was going to heal somebody. Who do I need to heal? You were running very low on MP. You're my healer, even though you're not in my party. Alright, so, where was I? Ah, treasure chest. That's hidden. Oh, good. I knew there was a reason I used using those blackberries. There we go. So yeah, with what we did last time set aside, and there's a door we can go through. That's not what I wanted to do though. Let's go back. Actually, I think that is what I want to do. Yes, it was. Okay, never mind. Yeah, we now have to find our way through the last little bit here. Now the last little bit is kind of a pain. Ooh, new soldiers. Let's fight that. Yeah, there's not much to it. Show a little soldiers here. Ow. Really? You broke my battle gauge. And I was using that to level Maria up. That kind of sucks. Oh well. I guess I shouldn't have been so eager to fight these new enemies. Oh well. No big loss at this stage in the game. Like I said before, I wanted to build it up to get the battle trophy, and that was pretty much it. Alright, let's find some little bit of the map so I know where I'm going, and here we are. Now, there is another treasure. Where am I on this map? Did I miss it? No? Yes? I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Let's go in here first. Now, there's a few reasons to come in here. As you can see, we've got these stone bricks or whatever. Well, I'll spoil something right now. Eventually, they move. Thing is, it's much easier to get the map before they move, and I don't think you can stop them from moving once you've started it. So, for the most part, I would kind of advise against doing this in some respects. In other respects, it makes perfect sense to do it. So, unfortunately, the blocks are in the way, and they're actually going to move, so we're going to be able to run over those same areas, with different, with the blocks not in the way, so we're going to have to run over the same area twice. Again, I'll be doing that off screen. You won't have to watch me do this twice, but I did want to, just do it now because it's simple and I can do it now. There's also one treasure in here that's really difficult to get once they start moving, and that's the main reason for coming in here. If it was just for, ease or something like that, I would have mentioned it and then, avoided doing this on screen because I know it's tedious, but anyway, so I want to get that treasure. It's in the next room. We have two rooms that are kind of the same, one bigger than the other. Now, the item is actually on the other side. I just want to get some of the map here. I won't show the rest of this collecting of the map on screen. Just going to go straight over and grab this. I just wanted to get that other one out of the way. We can get this treasure chest too over here. Lots of money. I could use it. I already have lots of money, but I could always use more. Just like real life. Anyway, this is the treasure that's really difficult to get. Basically what happens is every time you touch those moving blocks, once they start moving, you get warped to the start of the area all over again, and that kind of sucks. So, anyway, I'm just going to fill out as much of the map as I can, and then I'll meet you outside there. Okay, we're back. Just wanted to clear out as much of that map as I could get there, and then we can move on here. Go into this room, which looks pretty much exactly like everything else in this area. Like nothing! Avoid you. I think these are blueberries this deep into a dungeon. That's just great. Can I use them? Sure, why not? Sure. Why the hell not? Might as well make use of them while they're here. Avoid you. Don't want to fight any of you guys. Woo. You already broke my gauge once. Go away. I don't want to fight you guys. Avoid fighting this guy. Now, down here, as I was trying to say, is a pointless treasure chest. Yay! Stop giving treasure chests with cooking ingredients. The most useless thing in the game. You can buy them at any stage of the game, pretty much. And they're cheap as balls. Okay, let's clear out some of the map here, because I don't think there's any reason to come back to this room at any stage. That way I won't have to do it later. And touch the gem, because magical rocks initiate earthquakes? That's new. Actually, no, it's not new. They did that in Final Fantasy a long time ago. What am I saying? Anyway, now the gem is spinning. And as I already mentioned earlier, something's going to be moving later. I never said how. No, I want to go that way. I want to go this way. I'm trying to find out where I'm going. So yeah, that gem there, that triggers these blocks in here moving. Not that that's really much of a surprise at this point, but yeah, they're moving now, and they're on the map, which makes it really easy to find them. I'm not going to dick around on screen and collect bits of the map, but I will do that off screen for sure. I'm also going to enable fast forward here so I can wait for this guy. I don't have time to jump through that little spot when he's up there. Okay, now once I get two in there, it becomes a real pain in the ass. Now I'm going to have to wait again. For whatever reason, these stupid things just love to piss me off by making me wait endless hours. Did you seriously do that to me twice? Really, game? I hate you so much right now. Get out of there! They seem to like to follow you around, kinda, sorta, not really, I don't know. And I can't get through there. Now I'm gonna have to wait again. I can't get it this time, I'm just gonna start cutting. Okay, there we go. I had to wait bloody 5 minutes to get the damn thing to work. Ridiculous. And this room's even worse. Now this room, there was an area that we couldn't access before, which was up here. Like I said, I'll get the map later. No. There you go, that's what happens if you get hit. I shouldn't have hid so far in the corner. And unfortunately, it warps your camera angle as soon as you get hit, which is really irritating. Now, be careful, if that one comes down, you have to run down, because otherwise this is going to happen. You're going to get barricaded in. And I couldn't do it. Yeah, unfortunately, this one is really irritating because there's too many of them. Keep warping a stupid camera around. That's really irritating. Stop doing that. And they always clog up the area you're trying to go to, as you saw with the previous room. Unfortunately, these ones don't seem to follow you unless they can block you in. Other than that, they do nothing. And I won't be able to make it up there. Can you go back the other way? No, you're not going to go back the other way. I'm going to go hide up here. Yep, I'm going to have to hide up here. Seriously? This is irritating. Extremely irritating. Go away, stupid blocks. I hate this puzzle so much. Okay. Unfortunately, they like to try cutting you off like that, which is really annoying. I'm going to have to try and get the map with them doing that. That's going to be fun. Now we get some materials. What else? More materials. Don't care. Compounding elixirs. Again, don't care. Game, seriously? Why would you give me this stuff? I can buy this for 24 full. This is worse than giving me a potion in the final dungeon, which I'm sure they would, if they had potions. Anyway, here we get a save point, and I believe we also get a cutscene? Yes. And again, not voiced. That's the second one in this area. That's kind of weird. Most likely. Probably. There we go. Anyway, now I just need to save and heal up, and I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. No changes for the upcoming, situation. I don't think we need them. We're pretty much set up the way I'd like. Nothing special about
Get away from the orb!
standard soldiers that we've seen everywhere else. They're actually not. They're slightly different.
Huh? Isn't that the line god boy? I think it is. How lucky for us. And we thought we were taking a detour to check out this OPA. We got us 2 birds with 1 stone.
You're not using
Get your
stone
hands
weapons,
off our most
though.
sacred treasure!
That is not an option. Did you really think we'd abandon an OPA of this power so easily? The OPA and the boy are ours.
Oh?
Not gonna happen.
You got a little too greedy. Let's get him!
Okay. These guys apparently can stone you. I don't remember that ever happening to me personally. So, yeah, whatever. No. Good thing I don't have bonus gauge right now. Unfortunately, they can be a little irritating because they happen to hit you a lot. And even though I was hoping you would have been stunned and not been hit by the first attack, and got hit by the second attack instead, it didn't happen.
That was easy.
Oddly enough, when Marie attacks up close, she does a series of kicks, which is completely different from her normal attack, at range. But yeah, if you do a little combo with her, it's a couple of kicks or something like that, which is fine, I guess. It just seems not like the thing you would expect from someone who uses a gun. Then again, if Barrett took off,
energy does
his
possess a
cannon
waveform that's never
and
been
just
observed
hit
before.
people with it instead of
As I
shot,
thought, its
he'd
power
probably do a lot of
clearly
damage too.
exceeds anything that should be on this planet.
So it really is an OPA.
Yep.
That's the only possible conclusion.
No wonder it's a holy relic.
Yeah.
I'm just relieved that it's safe. This will save Her Majesty considerable grief.
Let's get back to Aquos and let the Queen know that the sacred orb is safe.
Right, let's go.
That's a good idea. Thing is, the area is now void of enemies. They've all disappeared, like I was saying there. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and I'm going to collect the map, and I'll meet you at the end once I've collected every single bit, and we'll just see what we get. And that's pretty much it. So anyway, I will see you shortly for you in quite a while because it's going to be tedious. Okay, we're back. Now, if you notice there by the map, we're back on the first floor. I've got 98%. The reason why I can't get any more is, well, I missed a couple of these earlier. And one of them I'll explore both of them. I'm only going to collect the treasure out of one of them, and I'll try and explain that when we get to the other one. This one I don't think contains anything important. Actually, I was wrong. Book of Prophecies is very important. Hammer Charm is not so much important. I don't even remember what that does. Let's see, we almost got the entirety of the map. But I remember saying before, we only need about 99%, not the full 100. So the Book of Prophecies is an item required to recruit somebody. This is the entrance to the entire area. Now, this and the one I just got, they open up when you're, I think after the second earthquake, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe it's the first one, I'm not sure. It doesn't really matter because, yeah, we got a 101 scale bunny. Definitely don't want to get that ahead of time. Yeah, just, make sure you map here. Yeah, that keeps popping up. I should check on it. Now, these 2 treasure chests I'm not going to get. They both contain synthesis materials, if I could say it. And the reason why I'm not going to pick them up is because eventually we'll get to the point where we're going to have too many. We're going to have to start leaving them behind. This isn't the easiest access to them, but there's 2 in the same spot. So I'm going to leave these to the side for now, and I will make a note of it to come back and get them. And yeah, so anyway, I'm going to take the way out. I can't remember if there's a scene or not, so basically we'll just start treading back through the sealed cavern. If there's a scene, I'll show it. If not, I'll meet you back in the castle. Okay, this is as soon as you go to exit the place.
Everyone, please allow me to thank you.
Huh?
I couldn't remember if there
Thanks
was a
to
scene
you.
or not.
The sacred orb is safe.
There's no need to thank us.
Silence game. You're as bad as me sometimes, jeez.
It's really our fault to begin with. They never would have known about the sacred orb if we hadn't come here.
You're wrong. They came here of their own accord. No fault lies with you.
Not necessarily, but
I
I'll
gathered
take
from
it.
what you were saying before that there are many worlds like our own.
That's right.
And the sacred orb is an exceedingly rare object, an OPA, you said, correct?
Correct. At least there's no record of anything like the sacred orb in the Federation's database.
What's a
That means
database?
most likely someone would have come here seeking its power sooner or later.
Uh,
It just so happens that time is now. You have nothing to apologize for.
Okay, the
No.
lady on the primitive planet is shoving logic in our face, and, well, she's right. Yep.
All right, time to go.
Let's move
Oh,
out.
yeah. Let's get back to Aquos.
Uh-huh. I
Right.
think we still have to tread through the sealed cavern, so again, I'll meet you on the other side. If I stop getting interrupted, that is. Anyway, if you get to this room here, there's a retail rabbit sitting here. Oh? Anyway, yeah, you can just buy more hammers from him. I think that was that 2 full a piece? I don't know. I don't need any more anyway. They suck, so whatever. I just figured I'd tell you that they'd be here if you're interested. You can also get them for free, up to a certain extent, from the lady in Aquos. Okay, we're back. I was going to meet you in the throne room, but as soon as you return, we actually have a reason to go back into our inventor thing other than her
Hey there,
constantly
how's new
babbling
product
it.
development going?
And that's because we have some new inventors available. Miss Lear. She's, we can pick her up a little bit later. Actually, we'll run out and do it now, but we're going to go to that place later, so we'll just do it then. She requires the Saint Stone that we picked up in the workshop in the Shrine of Kadan, so make sure you get that. Lias, he is back in Ariglyph and requires money to recruit him, if I'm not mistaken. He's actually worth picking up. He's got a decent stat for, or talent for smithery, so that's definitely helpful. And this dude. Now, he sucks. You can see that. However, I believe, if I recall correctly, he's required for something. I think it's recruiting another inventor later in the game. You have to get him, plus an item, and then do it at a certain point once you have access to that other inventor. I think. Pretty sure, actually. Anyway, with that being said, let's just take a look at some of the other items that have been created. Berry Potion. I think that actually gives me additional HP. And Aqua Potion. I was going to create those anyway. I think that's MP. I'll actually check my list because that saves me some time. Yeah, I wanted to do an Aqua Potion. Not the Berry Potion. Anything else that was useful for me? A Cloak. Okay. Now this is like a, I guess a snack food. I don't know, whatever. Traditional food. Rice. Isn't that rice? Fermented soybeans. Could be interesting. Tasteless stew. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, we got a bunch more things, which is useful. I can go buy all those now. Let's see, what else can I throw on here?
Are you
The
sure
Lunar
this is the
Talisman.
item?
Sure.
Okay then, I'll have it evaluated.
Yeah, putting these on sale is basically all you're doing
Here's
when
the
you,
tentative evaluation
know,
of the item.
check out them
Everyone,
this
are
way.
you sure this is okay then? I'll have it evaluated.
Yay!
Here's the
Anti-stone
tentative
amulet I
evaluation.
mentioned, but I
Select
didn't
the item.
actually
Are you
show.
sure this is the item?
I can't remember what this does.
Okay then, I'll have it evaluated.
I like
Here's
fast
the
forward.
evaluation of the item. There isn't anything for which you can...
Anyway, let's go and take a look and see what that hammer charm actually does, because I really can't remember. have stun time and excludes your anti-attack auras, whatever they're called. Yeah, so it's basically useless. I never use it. I think it's on one of the better items in the game. One of, like, as you can see here, the 10% attack. That's one of the things that can exist on there. And as we've seen with, say, where is it? This one, there's 2 things there. You can fit up to 8, if I haven't mentioned so already. And later in the game, there are the accessories that have more than just 1 or 2. So we'll be able to make better use of it there. At this stage, probably don't have time for the other thing I wanted to do. So instead of that, I'm going to meet you upstairs in the library. And by meet you upstairs, I mean that I couldn't remember which door, and it's not technically upstairs. But yeah, so in here, we can talk to you. No, not game. Yeah, I don't care. Some weird bullshit. Stop talking! Okay. Can I get through here, please? Okay. I want to talk to you. Can I talk to you? You've no interest in money. Show him the Book of Prophecies. The only use of this item is, of course, to give it to Macwell to recruit him. Give him the Book of Prophecies. Seems to be a little bit greedy there. Yeah, he's got an alchemy skill of 31. Very useful to have him. I'm going to send him to Curlsaw since he can be useful there. And yeah, that's pretty much all I want to do today. There's some other stuff that we could do. I recommend saving because the upcoming sequence is long. There's like 2 big-ass cutscenes coming up, so make yourself a good save file, heal up in the inn, and that should pretty much do it. So that's going to do it for this one, and I'll see you guys next time with popcorn for cutscenes.